Hi everyone, as you know, not only is Dragon Horses were released in today's update, but also the updated riding arena, which is what I'm gonna show you today, and I'm gonna explain my thoughts and how I feel about this. I can't YouTube, so I apologize in advance, but let's go to the dressage side first. So again, there's still the feature where you can toggle who you want to see, so we're just going to turn that off for now. Alright, so to start off, there's a door that we can enter through now, that you can click open, and then of course it'll let you in. They have moved the audience stands from the left side to the right side, and I believe they've also added more letters. It's a lot brighter, and obviously the textures have been updated to fit their new look. If we want to talk about the new features included, then we can go over here. You can kind of click on this little dashboard here, and it says choose your paddock setup by clicking a button. Only you will be able to see the current paddock setup. If you leave the nearby area, the paddock will reset to normal. Same with the rider toggle thing. So if we press on A, there's like these poles everywhere, so if you want to do some flat work or maybe some low jumps for role playing or for whatever reason, you can always do that. And then if we go over and switch to B, then there are more cones, which are just like cones around the place, you know, if you want to help direct or anything. If we want to go over to C, then it shows this new kind of small fancy arena like there was at the open house. I think this is really cool. I think it's a nice feature that they've added, and then you can kind of toggle these settings on and off. I think that's really nice. Again, with the stands, they're just normal. You can sit on them, do whatever. They've added your storage, so you don't have to kind of run back to your home stable and then, you know, to the riding arena again. You can just click on it and you can just do your jazz here. And then we've got a cafe which they have added, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure why they added a cafe, but okay, nice. And then if we go over here to this kind of little desk, you can click on the computer and it'll show you all these kind of angles. So here's angle number 1. That turns lights on, okay. And you can kind of, if you move your mouse, you can kind of pan the screen around, which is cool. If we go over to 2, it'll show side view of the arena. Again, you can pan your mouse around by just moving it to whatever side. You can go over to 3, and this one is pretty much similar to the old riding arena, with the kind of corner view, and it kind of overlooks the entire arena, which is great. If you go over to camera 4, it shows a bird's eye view. Now, I just want to turn this off, and I'm going to show you what the people look like. I'm sorry, everyone just looks like bugs. It just looks like bugs. So, if you kind of click on the speaker thing here, there's different tracks of music that you can listen to. I shall turn up my music volume and then we shall listen. Okay, that one's very intense. Let's look at the Lisa Peterson one. Jesus, that's dream so the folk event, I do not know how to pronounce that. Folk event? I'm sorry, please correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I believe that's the one that played at the open house as well. And there's also a grocery shop here in case you want to buy food, if you kind of need to like care for your horse and you don't have like any food. more stands on this side, and I believe that if you go into the stands, you can dance. That's really nice. That's my little bum. And then if we go over here, I actually don't know what this is. Oh, this is a hairstyle salon. So I can't I can't see because I'm on a dragon horse. But yeah, it's basically just a normal hairdressers, but at the riding arena. And again, there's another gate. So overall, I think the dressage part of the riding arena is pretty cool. You know, it's updated, it has nice textures. But then there's the downside, which is the main thing that concerns me. So if you take a look at this picture right now on the screen, it shows the older riding arena, and you can see that there are a lot more distinctive markings on the floor. And if you compare it to the current arena, those markings aren't as visible or vibrant. So if you're in the Server Star Stable Dressage, you would know that we use these bright dots on the floor to kind of reference points, and to kind of make sure that we're aligned, you know, have correct alignment, and that we can kind of navigate the arena properly, I guess. So the thing is, we knew that riding arena was going to be updated. The community was aware about that, and we asked to keep these dots. However, they've kept the dots, which is great, but they just aren't as visible or as distinct, because in the old arena they have these kind of dark patches and then a bright dot in the center, so we know exactly kind of the pinpoint of where we needed to be. But in this new arena, there's kind of just these very faint light splotches, and it's very hard to navigate. They have kind of kept lines, so you can see, and as well as diagonal lines, which is great. But they've also added, I think, 4 extra quadrants, like vertical wise. So that means that like the SSD arena diagram is now like, you can't use it anymore because they've added more space, which is great. But now, of course, it stuffs up competitions and kind of messes with that kind of stuff, which is unfortunate. But hopefully they'll be able to kind of bring out the brightness of the dots more, maybe even have distinctive points that maybe you could change a setting of. But yeah, overall, I think the riding arena is okay, but yeah, with the dots, I think they just need to kind of bring up the textures a bit more. Thank you for watching this video and hearing out my opinion. If you do have any anything you would like to talk about, you can always do so in the comments, but please remain respectful. Yeah, thanks. See you next time.